Alright folks, and let's quickly recap the new 𝗙𝗏𝘀𝘁 PR68P Premium Tier 8 German medium tank for the Doom crossover marathon. So get to 40 stages, pay 3,500 gold, you get this vehicle with the skin. Now visually, it should be like a 𝗙𝗏𝘀𝘀esque of a chassis and turret design with a 120 and hydropneumatic suspension, but the skin will likely troll a few shots. So you could hit the skin, but actually miss the collision model. Funny enough, the turret is a lot larger than the 𝗙𝗏𝘀𝘀esque of a turret design. So we'll take a look at the armor, but visually, it is fairly futuristic. Kinda reminds me of the angles on the PL-01, the Polish main battle tank, the stealth main battle tank. But it is futuristic, it is sleek, with engines and turbines and laser rifles and whatever. The nerds will go at it. The turret looks like a commander cockpit of a battleship or spaceship thing, I guess, but the hexagonal gun barrel doesn't make sense. You don't shoot hexagonal shells out of this gun barrel physically unless it's a laser or something, I don't know. So the skin is kind of blitzy, World of Tanks splits in a sense. It's fine, I guess. So premium tank makes more credit and crew XP, has a 120 with hydropneumatic suspension for better gun depression, but crew of 4 fits all the 𝗙𝗏1 lines of medium tank, missing a radio operator for the E50 line. And let's take a look at the stats. So 120mm is quick to aim, good accuracy, DPM is mediocre to subpar. I mean 1700 is alright, but it's not the greatest. So the trade-off is you get better pin and bigger alpha for the gun. It's a 120 obviously. So traverse is fast enough, but default gun depression is 5 degrees with 4 from the tracks. Now funny enough, the gun did not change, so it's like with the 122TM or STG guard in a sense. So big alpha, slow reload. That's the trade-off, right? But visually, the armor is still the same kind of paper tank or so. 90 at the turret front, 85 at the hull front. So yeah, you could hit the visual model, but you'll miss the collision model. So shoot here, you'll miss the vehicle. Shoot on top of the turret, you'll miss. So there are space armor covering the tracks. Hit it with a heat shell, and you think, ooh, it'll pin. It won't. So special shielding and tracks and other stuff. So visually, it is kinda misleading. So shoot the back of the turret, nothing there. It is still the 𝗙𝗏𝘀𝘀esque of a turret design. So shoot the bustle, hoping for an ammo rack, you'll miss. You hit the vehicle, but you miss the collision model. So yeah, armor is still paper tank. It's a sniper medium, so there are no armor to speak of. There is no special applicate armor or space armor on this thing, or composite armor on this thing. Nothing like that. It's only visually speaking. So no armor whatsoever, but you could troll a few shots if you're gun depressed and hull down, but don't rely on it. Not really. The mantlet is still only 80 or so. Ick. So no armor whatsoever, but you could troll a few shots if you're at a distance. Now mobility did get a nerf. Originally, it was about 20 horsepower per ton ratio with 55 km/h top speed. They nerfed the top speed, they nerfed the horsepower per ton ratio, so effectively, it's slower. Now, we'll take a look at the main comparison of the stats compared to original version. But camo is more like a Panzer 58 or so. View range is okay, it's average. So here's the main comparison with the original vehicle lineup of premium tier 8s. So it has better penetration than mostly all of them, but it's a slower DPM. Yeah, it's the weakest one, even compared to a ROM Panzer, okay, or Panzer 58. So the lowest DPM, but the biggest pin and alpha out there. They nerfed the mobility. So health is about the same across the line. I mean, compared to the bulkier medium tanks. It's faster than the ROM Panzer. That's not saying much. So it's close to the Panzer 58. Yeah, it's pretty close. And camo is about the same as the Panzer 58. View range the same. Better radio. Alright, here's the main stats change from the super test. So originally it had 55 km/h top speed and about 20 horsepower per ton ratio. They nerfed it. They nerfed it. So this was the original stats. As you can see, about 20-ish horsepower per ton ratio, about 55 top speed. Also nerfing the reverse speed as well by like 2 km/h top reverse speed. Yeah, I mean, it sucks that it's slower, but that's like one of the main feature of this vehicle. You run to a sniping position and you snipe, right, with the gun depression and stuff. But no, god damn it. So play it like with the Panzer 58 setup, I suppose. You want a rammer. Vertical stabilizer is likely better on this vehicle. It has kinda terrible dispersion factors, 0.25 while moving, and tank traversing. That is kinda crap. So you're not shooting this gun while moving. Please don't. You will not hit anything. So there's no wiggling back and forth or trying to play whack-a-mole with this vehicle going hull down. It's not recommended with that garbage dispersion. It's not the worst, but it's heavy tank dispersion. So rammer, you could go with vertical stabilizer to help that out. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. And likely turbocharger. Also, you could switch that out for optics and just park your vehicle and snipe without moving the vehicle. So normally I have this setup for my Panzer 58s, but it is kind of difficult to play these vehicles as a aggressive wolf packing medium. It's the same with the Indian Panzer. It's the same with the Panzer 58s. You have to snipe from the back. It's not a frontline vehicle. Don't go toe-to-toe with other medium tanks. So it's like playing with the Object 274A, except just camping the back. These vehicles have garbage dispersions. So let's see, compare this to the Object. What the hell is the Object? STG Object. This thing has garbage dispersion, and you need better dispersion since it's a frontline-esque of a vehicle. It is like a mini heavy tank. Oh my, 0.2 compared to 0.25, so also a lot less DPM. But playing the Object 274A is vertical stabilizer required. You're moving back and forth a lot. You're trying to throw off shots into your hull, into your armor. You have to have vertical stabilizer. So what I'm trying to get at is just camping the back. You're not a frontline vehicle, even though the skin makes you think it's a frontline vehicle. It's not. So rammer, I would say optics, just camping the back, and turbocharger to make it run faster away. So run the opposite direction, run away. And let's take a look at field mods. It's the same as with other sniper medium tanks at tier 8. So better traverse or less penalty to your damaged gun or ammo rack. If you're sniping, you're not getting hit, so always go with better traverse. You're not supposed to get hit. Better accuracy or better dispersion. Better dispersion. Hands down, you can take the hit to the accuracy. So yeah, you can take the hit to the accuracy. Better dispersion is all the way. And finally, camo or reverse speed and suspension repair. You're sniping, you're not supposed to be spotted, right? This one is better for technically combat medium tanks, like with the M47 improved or the Super Pershing combat medium tanks or the Object 274A. So I would say better camo. You're not supposed to be at front lines. So with all the stuff, camo is still okay. I mean, the hit to the accuracy is not that dramatic. It's not that dramatic, but you get like 0.01 better dispersion, which is also not that dramatic. So originally I rated the vehicle at 6.25 with the horsepower per ton ratio of 20, but it got nerfed, obviously. So how much would I rate this thing now when comparison to other premium medium tanks of tier 8 for the German? I would say, crap, it's like a 5.75, maybe a 6 on a good day. But the skin carries this vehicle. Other than the visual model, it's mediocre. I mean, you have to park this thing to shoot the gun, right? This is a pure sniper. You're not combat with that garbage dispersion. Dispersion is heavy tank garbage levels of crap. So yeah, 6 on a good day, but let's compare with the heavy tank just for funs. Which one has garbage dispersion? Russian does. Actually, technically some Russian does, but let's see with the K2. Oh yeah, close enough. Alright, IS-3 might have better dispersion while moving. Yep, IS-3 has better dispersion while moving than a freaking medium tank. Oh my god. Oh, 0.21 compared to 0.25. Dispersion is terrible. Don't shoot this thing while moving. So 6 on a good day, 5.75 as a premium tank, I guess. I mean, the sniping penetration is good. The alpha is good. The accuracy is good. Just don't move the vehicle about while shooting. So you don't have to worry too much if you're moving the turret. Turret dispersion is actually still fine. That's still fine. 0.08 for the IS-3. Holy crap, that's even better than the medium tank. So there you go, folks. The new 𝗙𝗶𝘀𝘁 PR68P. So get your marathon in. It should be about 4-ish stages per day if you want to grind the 40 stages, but also have to cough up 3,500 gold for the stuff. So activate it, don't forget. I don't think previous points will be accounted for. It's like with the 56 TP. So no preloading all the points into getting a head start. You could do it with the tier 6 vehicles before finishing the 100 point limits, but this vehicle is actually a default skin vehicle. It's like with the Obsidian Titty or the Forest Spirit SU-130PM, so you cannot take the skin off. It's always on there. So it's like with the Terminator T-32. You cannot take the skin off. It's always there, unfortunately. But hey, skin's actually not half bad. Where the hell is my Terminator? You cannot take this skin off. You cannot click on exterior. Oh, there you go, folks. A quick recap of the Mittlerer Kpz PR68P. So as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.